Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy read. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, if you're coming back, I'm glad to have you here, no matter who you are and where you are from. And I've actually been doing a little bit more research on, who's watching and when and that sort of stuff with the YouTube analytics. And I'm so pleased that people of different ages and from so many different places around the world are tuning in. That's pretty amazing, and I'm really thankful. And I'm very excited to bring it to so many different viewers. So today is going to be a shorter reading, so I'm going to get right to it. No backgrounds, no intros. Just gonna remind you that this is a general reading, so take only what resonates. It could be just one message, one sentence, and that's already worth it, right? That was meant for you. So yeah, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, or comment. I really appreciate all your likes and subscriptions to my channel. I do post these readings daily, and sometimes I do throat chakra is playing up. Sometimes I do some special occasion readings, usually because of some astrological events or any other occasions that I decide need more specific readings. All right, let's get started. And for Oracle cards, I decided to bring in the Spirit Junkie today from Gabby Bernstein. So let's see what kind of affirmation we'll get for Divine Feminine and then for Divine Masculine, for how they can bring more happiness and balance in their day today. And then we'll get on with tarot. And I'll do my classic, the energies, and then what is going on in the connection right now and what is the advice. So for Divine Feminines, we have my power lies in my peaceful presence. Yes, we are powerful when we exercise inner peace, when we are in a balanced and grounded state. On my website, you will find ways to do that, more 3D ways. If when you hear, I know some people, and I worked with some people, when they hear you need to get grounded, you need to get more balanced, they start freaking out because I don't understand what it means. It's like, are you kidding me? How is that? Like, yeah, I know why I'm anxious. So I have an article about dealing with anxiety, and you can take a look. Those methods are very practical, but they definitely help us this big time. I'm not saying that they're gonna cure you, it's gonna be the best, because obviously you're only taking out the symptoms in the moment, right? It's still important, but ultimately the biggest thing you can do and the best thing you can do is to do inner work and to transmute that, to kind of dig deeper and understand where that anxiety is coming from, fear, whatever is bothering you, pain, and deal with it on a more permanent level. Otherwise, it'll just keep coming back. What about Divine Masculines? Thank you. My friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me. So Divine Masculines are now asked, especially if they're lacking some inspiration or enthusiasm, to look up to those people who they admire, who they consider mentors. It could be just connecting with them for a quick conversation. It could be watching some of the videos of what they're doing, maybe revisiting old pictures together of kind of adventures you had together, maybe reading something from their blog, depending on what that person does, right? What kind of access you have to connecting to them in some shape or form, but there's definitely a way to get more inspired through that. Okay, let's get to tarot. So what's the energy for Divine Feminine right now? All right, we have Three of Coins. I like it. Teamwork. What about Divine Masculines? All right, we have Ten of Coins. Oh wow. Everyone's working hard today. Earthy energy of like hard work. Well, actually, 10 of coins is not really hard work. It's more about sort of admiring what you have achieved, which is also good. Now, what's going on with the connection at this time? I'm gonna pull some clarifiers for those cards in a moment. And then another message I'm getting for Divine Masculines about that those friendships that inspire is that if there is a friendship that doesn't nourish you and inspire you, it's time to let it go. If anybody had doubts that that's the case, you know, a lot of us become sentimental or feel obligated for some reason to keep the person around. But the truth is, yeah, sometimes we just grow apart essentially, and the natural course of events is to, you know, to say thank you to each other and then part your ways. Oh my gosh, it's for once. What's going on in the connection for once? Again, this is a bit more 5D or 5D than 3D, but I'm gonna pull some cards. And what's the advice from the universe for the twins, for the Twinflame collective? What's the advice? Ace of Cups, of course, was in the bottom of the deck at the beginning. Love is the answer. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Wishes coming true. Yay. Okay, let's put some clarifiers. Please clarify 3 of Coins. Oop. Please clarify 10 of Coins. Please clarify 4 of Wands. Please clarify Ace of Cups. Wow. 10 of Cups and the Hermit. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. So for Divine Feminines, we have 3 of Coins clarified by High Priestess. This Cancer energy. And so there is some insight, some enlightenment, and or maybe some support that the feminine has gotten from the angels, from the guides at this point. So some either additional information, or maybe you feel like certain events have been guided from above, like that's something like, you know, some sort of a miracle happened pretty much. And that kind of gave you new enthusiasm to get on with your project, with your mission, with whatever it is you've been, you know, generating in your head. What do you want to do? Maybe even how you want to do it, but you're still lacking certain drive, certain energy, or even maybe believe that it's really gonna work out. So now you've got that nudge from above, either through events or through some ideas. And now there's this new excitement that makes you wanna, you know, just get down to business, roll up your sleeves and start working on it, making it happen. It's pretty cool. For Divine Masculines, we have 10 of Coins clarified by the Hanged Man. So this is Pisces energy. We're still in the Pisces season. Yeah, so I'm getting that Divine Masculine is really, especially with this, with the card in this deck, this is a little bit different than the conventional 10 of Coins or 10 of Pentacles, right? So Divine Masculine is really kind of revisiting or analyzing how they are with their finances and what is it that they're saving for. Maybe they've gotten some sort of a big out payment or bonus recently. Maybe they got some, you know, additional money, like, I don't know, could be from business, some sort of commission, could be inheritance from somebody, right? Could be something that just came about and made them rethink some substantial amount of money, made them rethink. It doesn't have to be money, it could be some property. Led them to thinking how they spent money, what they're saving for and how they're going to use this specific new amount of money. And before that, it was pretty obvious to them because, I don't know, some of them were going to build a house, some of them planned certain travel trips. You know, there were things like that they're like, oh yeah, of course, I'm going to be saving up for actually, of course, I always need money for that. So yeah, it's so obvious. But now it's not so obvious anymore, and they're starting to rethink that. Also, I'm getting for some, they're thinking of how they're gonna share it. You see, he's kind of like pulling this jar to himself. They're thinking of how they want versus how they're expected to share it with other people in their life. All right, what's going on in the connection? We have, for once, clarified by Page of Pentacles. So there is a small offer that the twins want to give each other. It's connected with this twin flame connection because the bond is so strong that it seems natural to actually want to express it somehow in 3D. It could be, I don't know, meeting for a cup of coffee or having a conversation, right? Or maybe congratulating each other in some occasion. But it's pretty, it may seem insignificant on the surface, but it will mean a whole lot energetically for the twins. Because right now, and like I said, I'm sensing that this is more 5D. The Four of Wands is the 5D reality. Maybe you guys communicate telepathically or through your dream state. At least through the meditation, through prayer, you can, you know, communicate with them. So feel free to use this opportunity to send the messages that you want to send. But it looks like on 5D everything is going swimmingly. It may not be the same as this page here. It may not be the same in 3D. 5D this, 3D this. But I'm getting that twins are feeling constrained by certain external factors. I'm really feeling my throat chakra today. They may be feeling constrained by certain external conditions, maybe people around them, maybe just where they are right now, the time they have that they can, you know, give to each other. They feel that it's best not to bother, like, you know, forcing it and trying to do something that's gonna be like half-assed, you know, not gonna be great, because this is so important. I feel like it needs to be right. But for now, this is like a token of encouragement. So you can expect certain communication. Maybe you had it already today or yesterday, but yeah, something like a, you know, like a hug. It doesn't have to be physically a hug, but you know what I mean. Or, you know, like something supportive that you can say to each other. The advice is Ace of Cups, clarified by 10 of Cups in the Hermit mode. So this is pretty straightforward, I think, because here you're asked to exercise self-love, and Hermit is about going away, right? It's about considering what fulfills you, what makes you happy, what gets you that extra jolt of energy to be excited about the world, to want to be a better version of yourself. And some of it will be connected with the you know, with the twin flame counterpart, but there should be things on the list that will not be necessarily connected with the other person that you can do for yourself. And focus on that. Focus on replenishing your cup. You know, make sure this cup is nice and shiny, and there is a, you know, either if it's water or wine, it's of high quality inside, right? You can also work on purification of that, of what's inside the cup. And that's what you're asked to do right now, to fall in love with yourself at the moment, so that you can be emotionally fulfilled even without your twin flame. Okay, just to finish off, I'm gonna get a few messages from this little deck, and I'm gonna leave you here. This is pretty cool reading. I think I'm gonna take on the advice, and I'm gonna go more into the Hermit mode myself today, to reconfirm that inner peace and to see how I can find that new level of self-love. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna take all this, but we got a couple here. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. I want to be close to you, and you are my queen. Yes, that's that Four of Wands energy talking. Okay, I wish you all the best, guys, and thank you for joining me today, and I'll be back with more readings very, very soon. Bye.